Hello, 15-day fat burning challengers. I hope you're having an amazing and powerful Monday. So, I just first of all want to say congratulations for joining this challenge. This is the first challenge that we've ever done like this, and I'm so excited. We have all new content. We have all new information. So if you've never done a challenge, welcome. If you've done lots of our challenges, welcome back. Regardless how many times you have done a challenge or have not, it doesn't matter. We have all new content, and it's really designed for everybody. So if you know a lot about nutrition, awesome. Our mission is really to give you more tools in your tool belt. And if you know nothing about nutrition, awesome. We're really here to give you a platform to get started, really give you the basics, really, like I said, get some tools in your tool belt to really help you along your journey. So only 15 days, so it's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm here to pour my heart and soul out to you guys. So before we get started, I'll introduce myself so we can kind of get to know each other. So my name is Blair Murphy. I have been a personal health and wellness coach for about 6 years now. But before this, I knew nothing about nutrition. So I worked out all the time. So I played 3 sports in high school. I played volleyball, basketball, and softball. I went on to play collegiate volleyball. So I played college volleyball for 4 years. Then I actually lived in Italy for 6 months, and I played volleyball there. And they paid me, quote unquote. And I never knew how to fuel my body. I knew a lot about fitness, and I knew a lot about working out. But let me tell you guys, I did not look like I was a professional athlete. I was overweight. I was 20 pounds overweight. I was super tired. I had terrible skin and complexion, and I was really lethargic a lot. I really want to say that I was able to play sports because I had a lot of athletic talent. It was not because of the way in which I treated my body. And really what I found was after I got done playing volleyball, I added on more weight because I was less active and I was eating the exact same, which was not great. And nobody knew what it was like because they're like, oh, you're fine, you look great. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm 30 pounds overweight. And what I found was it's 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. And a lot of people, I would say, especially myself, when I started out, I really went towards, I gotta get in the gym. I gotta get in the gym. I gotta get in the gym. Well, hello, if it's 80% nutrition, I was missing out on the biggest component. So fast forward 6 years, or I would say I've been on the products for 7 years. So I've been on my health and wellness journey for 7 years. I went from a size 12 to a size 4. My body fat went from 25 down to 14. I'm in better shape now at the age of 30. I have better skin at the age of 30. I'm more fit at the age of 30 than I was at 20. And it's just unbelievable what happens when you start to put good nutrition in your body. And that's really what we're here to do for you guys. So that's a little bit about myself. And I'm really here to give you guys the tools because I remember what it was like when I just got started. And I remember what it was like 6 months ago when I was like, I want to lose another 5 pounds. So wherever you are in your journey, I'm really here to connect with that. So if it's here to lose a lot of weight, if it's here to lose a little bit, it's only 15 days. However, it's a great place to get jump started or to really kick it in high gear, get back on your New Year's resolution, or maybe to finish off your New Year's resolution. So wherever you are in your journey, it is absolutely perfect. We have taken everything in account of who could be joining the challenge. We asked you guys questions, so it's going to be absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the logistics of the challenge. Then we're going to get into the lesson, and you're going to want to stay all the way to the end because we actually have prizes. Although you didn't pay to get into the challenge, it's just the canister of Prolessa Duo. We have over $1,000 worth of prizes that we have put together for you guys as a little extra incentive to really kick it into high gear. So you're going to want to stay to the end. So generally the videos are going to be about 15 minutes. And there's going to be an array of information. So the challenge goes from February 25th, so today, until March 11th. So for 15 days, you're going to get an email every morning at 8 a.m. It will either be a video, it will be a tip of the day, it will be a recipe, it will be a snack list, it will be shake ideas, it will be donut shots, and yes, we're going to go over that, different recipes to take your Prolessa Duo, different meals and snacks to have while you're in this journey, because it's not just about the Prolesta Duo. We're really going to give you tips about grocery shopping, about how to eat when you travel, what to eat when you have company, things like that. So we're really going to hit a lot of facets and also incorporating the Prolesta Duo every single time. Okay, so you're going to get an array of information every day at 8 a.m. In the welcome letter, it talks about when to submit your weights and when to submit your before and after picture. So you have until 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to get in your weight with the code word. So you're going to take a piece of paper, write the code word on a piece of paper. You're going to put it next to the scale. You're going to stand on the scale, take a photo, and you're going to email it back in. And in the subject line, you're going to have the weight. Also in that email, you also want to have your before picture. So your front and your side photo of you. You're also going to send in a mid challenge photo, or sorry, a mid photo, delete Blair. You're going to send in a mid challenge weight. And at the very end, you're going to send in a weight and your after picture. So 2 sets of photos, front and side in the first email, 2 sets of photo at the end, front and side at the very end, and 3 weights, beginning, middle, and end. It's all in the welcome letter. And if you have questions, please reach out to me or your personal wellness coach. Okay, great. So there's also going to be a lot of recipes and extra tips on our Herbalife Dream Team Preferred Member page. So for those of you that are called an Herbalife Preferred Member, so you get your Prolesta Duo at a discount, we have a special recipe page that's all full of tips and tricks. So there's going to be extra content about the Prolesta Duo as an added benefit of being a preferred member. If you're not a preferred member, no problem. Get with the person that invited you here and maybe ask them, like, how the heck do I get a discount on my Prolesta Duo? How do I get extra tips to be a preferred member? It's just one of the awesome benefits of being an Herbalife preferred member. However, in this challenge, you're going to get videos, you're going to get tips and tricks. I would say that's just an added bonus of being a preferred member, like I said, but you're going to also get a lot of things in the challenge in the 15 days as well. Okay. All right, that's all I have for the logistics of the challenge. And also, like I said, never hesitate to reach out. You can reach out to me personally via Facebook, or you can reach out to me via email. If it's via email, please give me up to 24 hours to respond. Each of you has someone that invited you personally to this challenge. So if it wasn't me, reach out to that person individually, and they're probably going to get back to you faster. Why? Because they have a personal relationship with you. They know your goals. You probably work with them. You have a special relationship with them. They're going to be a lot more of service to you than me. However, I'm also here to give you all the support you can. So if you want to reach out to your personal health and wellness coach, do that. If you want to reach out to us both, do that. We're all here to support you. So remember, there are 320 of you, and there's one of Blair. So sometimes I find it easier when you reach out to the person that you're working with, because they, like I said, they know you. You probably weigh in with them weekly. They know your meal plan if you're a preferred member. They know what shakes you have, what products you have, like I said, if you're a preferred member. Or if you're not a preferred member and you're in this challenge, no problem. They probably know why you're in this challenge or what attracted you to it. So, but like I said, I'm always here. So please reach out to me as often as you want. However, if you want a faster response, reach out to the person that invited you. Okay, cool. So let's talk about the Prolesta Duo. So what is Prolesta Duo, first of all? So let's do a little bit of education on the product. So fun fact, this is the #2 sold product in the entire company. So a little bit about Herbalife to make you feel a little bit better about what you're consuming, because I was like, what the heck is this stuff? Why is it going to give me results? There's thousands of product lines out there. What's the deal with Herbalife? Why do I want to take this? Well, fun facts about it. Herbalife has been around for over 39 years. It's in over 96 countries. So why is that key component a big deal? So there's a huge process that it takes for any type of product to be sold, or food, or anything sold to consumers. It has to go through the government. It has to go through screenings. It has to go through agencies in order for that product or item to be sold in the country. So tons of screenings go through anything. And they're very, very cautious about what they bring into their country because they don't want to take away from their economy. They really want to add it. Why would we add it? And no offense, the regulations in countries outside of the United States for food is gargantuous. It's huge. They're so protective about the food that comes in because of the state of the nation and because of the state of the entire world. Health and nutrition is such a buzzing topic because right now in the evolution of humanity, we have the most technology, we have the most readily available food, and yet the conditions of humans is the worst that it's ever been. You know, this is going to be the generation where we're going to outlive some of our kids because our kids' health is so bad. And that's really coming into account of countries around the world. So to be in over 96 countries is a really, really big deal. So quality of the product. Herbalife has hundreds of scientists and nutritionists on the board. So top of the line doctors literally around the world. There has been doctors that have won Nobel laureates in nutrition. So the only person that has won a Nobel laureate for an actual consumable product works for Herbalife. So just knowing that the brains behind what I'm consuming really puts my heart at ease because it's not like, I don't know what's going on here. Also, all of Herbalife's products are 98% food grade. So it's the highest quality food that we can consume just in powder and supplement form. So what does that really mean? Okay, so 98% food grade, it's 90% pure. To be sold in the United States to be considered food, it's 33% food grade. Food sold in America, 33% food grade. Herbalife products, 98%. So the quality of the product, massive. Okay, so number 2 sold product in the entire company in 96 countries, been around for 39 years, okay? It is number 2 to the Herbalife Formula 1 canister. So this was one of the first products in all of Herbalife. It has all the macronutrients, so this is what makes us full. So it has the equals amount of protein, fats, and carbs. It's a complete meal just in shake form. So it's a meal replacement. It's not a protein shake. Very, very different. So it's a meal replacement. So next up is this product. Why is this the number 2 sold product? Well, because of what it does, and it says right on the label. Dual action hunger control and fat reduction powder. Okay? I'm really just going to read you guys the label so you can look at this too. So Prolesa Duo is formulated with clinic tested ingredients, a unique blend of oat oils to help reduce caloric intake and calorie hunger, meaning it makes us fuller longer, as well in conjunction as lactic acid to help decrease body fats. So what happens is you can't go, I hate my arms, I want smaller arms, I'm going to drink Prolesa Duo and it's going to target my arms. Doesn't really work like that when you're trying to lose weight, body fat, tone up, whatever. What happens is that they have a product that is formulated to target the biggest part of your body. So the largest part of our body, physiologically, is the trunk. So it goes towards the largest part of our body, whether you have love handles that you don't love, or maybe like baby fat on our belly that we aren't babies anymore. Why are we still carrying it around? So what happens is targets our trunk and it helps to burn the belly fats. Also, when you put the Prolesa Duo in our body, it expands in our stomach so it makes us fuller longer. So instead of being hungry every 1 to 2 hours, it keeps us full for 3 to 4 hours, consuming less calories, burning more calories. Therefore, you obviously, more calories out than calories in, you're gonna lose weight, okay? So what we're gonna do in the 15-day fat burning challenge is you're gonna take the Prolesa Duo 2 times a day. So you're going to take 1 serving 2 different times a day. And I'm going to explain that, okay? So 1 serving of Prolesa Duo is 1 scoop, okay? So you can take Prolesa Duo 2 different ways. 1, you can make it into a donut shot. How do you do that? I forgot my props, so please hold on. So the first way you can take it, is you can take a shaker cup and you can fill it up, I would say, with about 2 to 4 ounces of water. So not very much water. You're gonna put in 1 scoop of the Prolessa Duo. I would then put in about 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and shake it up vigorously and then drink it. So why do we call it a donut shot? Because it tastes just like a glazed donut, okay? So a donut shot, about 2 to 4 ounces of water, 1 scoop of Prolessa Duo, about 1/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon, shake it up vigorously, drink it, okay? So you can take that right away in the morning. Actually, yes, I want you all to take your first donut shot in the morning. I have it written down. I was like, I'm forgetting what I'm talking about. You're gonna take your very first donut shot right away in the morning. If you're like, okay, I always put it in my shake. That's the second way to take your Prolessa Duo. So I'm gonna tell you how I make my favorite fat burning shake every single morning. So I have my pralines and cream, 2 scoops of this. I have my peanut cookie protein, 2 scoops of this. I have 1/2 a teaspoon of tea. This helps to boost my metabolism and burn calories. Also has 80 milligrams in caffeine in it, so it boosts my energy. I have 1 scoop of active fiber and 1 scoop of my Prolessa, okay? So how do I do this? So option 1, when you have Prolessa Duo in your shake, is you can put all of the ingredients, so your formula or your protein, your Formula 1, your tea, if you put your tea in your shake, your extra fiber, and your Prolessa all into your shake, shake it up and drink it. Or if you like your shakes as a smoothie, you're gonna put all of the ingredients except Prolessa Duo in a blender with water, ice, and a blender and blend it. You're gonna blend your shake to the consistency that you want. When it's the consistency that you want to put 1 scoop, 1 scoop of Prolessa Duo in the shake and blend it for an additional 5 seconds. So when you blend it in a blender, you don't want to put it in with the other ingredients. Why? Because the Prolessa Duo is designed to be sifted through the shake. So when you blend it for longer than 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds is the absolute max. When you blend it for longer than 10 seconds, it loses its potency to really expand in your stomach. When you shake it up, it's like you shake it up for less than 10 seconds, right? I'm not here like 1, 2, 3. So you shake it up, so that doesn't matter. When you have it as a donut shot, again, you just shake it up. When it's shaken or blended too long, like I said, it loses its potency. So right away when you wake up, that's when you're gonna have your first serving of Prolessa Duo. The second one is your option. You can have it at lunch, so you can have a donut shot at lunch, you can put it in your shake at lunch, or you can have it at dinner time. So I know a lot of people love doing the donut shot at nights because it's basically their dessert, okay? So then it's like, I'm not gonna have a shake at night. So people have their Prolessa right away in the morning because it keeps them fuller longer. Then they have it after dinner, donut after dinner, dessert, right? Some people are like, I don't have a sweet tooth. No problem. So then have it for breakfast and lunch. So option 1 is to have your Prolessa with breakfast and lunch. Option 2 is to have your Prolessa with breakfast and dinner. Your options are to put it in your shake or have it as a donut shot. Throughout the duration of the challenge, you're going to get different recipes for donut shots. So the first one I gave you is a glazed donut. So the Prolessa Duo and 1/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon, okay? So that is your very first recipe for your donut shot. Now you're gonna have different ones like a blueberry muffin. You're gonna have a maple long john. There's ones called wedding cake. So there's all different types of Prolessa Duo shots that we're gonna give you recipes for. How fun is that? And let me tell you, they are legitimately just like they sound. So it's like, they call it a donut shot. It tastes just like that. Okay, so that is what Prolessa Duo is, how to take it, and when to take it. So now we're going to move on to the other component because we're in this thing for 15 days. And like I said, I want to give you more tools than just like I'm here. It's like the yo-yo dieting. Like I don't want you to be here just for 15 days and then not get anything out of it. So we're going to talk about something called macros. What are macros? So macros are talking about something called macronutrients. So those are the big building blocks that our body absolutely needs to survive, okay? So macronutrients that our body needs is protein, fats, and carbohydrates. When we focus on those three components and how much we're putting into our body, we can really regulate our weight, our body fat, our energy level, etc. So that's how Formula One was created and why. It was designed to have 21 vitamins and minerals and equal parts of protein, fats, and carbohydrates. It's a perfect meal. It is the perfect meal in macronutrient form, just in a shake rather than in food, okay? So a shake has, in one serving, in one meal, it has like the amount of 3 eggs, 1 cup of broccoli, 3 peaches, 2 cups of asparagus, 1 egg. So what happens is it takes all of the nutrients from all of that food and it's put into a shake. Now, if you're like, I don't have shakes, I don't want shakes, I don't like shakes, no problem. We can actually do that through food as well. Shakes are just easier because it's faster, it's more convenient, it's perfect. You don't have to think about it, nor do you have to really log it because you already know that it's a perfect meal, okay? So if you don't have a pen and paper, I would really encourage you to pause me right now. Go get a pen and paper because I'm going to talk about how many grams of protein, fats, and carbohydrates you need every single day to get closer to your goal. All right, so pause me now, go get a pen and paper. So what I've done is I've broken you guys up into 2 categories. So category 1, I would say, is the weight loss category. So if you're someone that's looking to lose 15, 20, 30 pounds, you're in this category, okay? Now, the reason why I call it weight loss is because I would say that's we're more focused on getting the number on the scale down, okay? So this is your numbers based upon your category, okay? The second category is the lean out category. So you're someone who's very, very close to their goal. So I would say I'm in my lean out category. I don't have 15 pounds that I want to lose. I'm very close to my goal or ideal weight. So if you're someone that has about 5 to 10 pounds, or you're at your ideal weight and you really want to lean out, like have definition in your abs, have more defined arms, something like that, you don't have as much weight on the scale to lose, you're in this category. So the weight loss category is 15, 20, 30 pounds or more that you want to lose. And the lean out category is that final 5 to 10 pounds, or you're at the weight you want to do and you want to really look for definition, okay? So for the weight loss category, your macronutrients, I'm going to explain how to track this in just a second, so bear with me. Your macronutrients are 30% carbohydrates, 30% fat, 40% protein. Your goal calories in a day is 1,200, regardless if you work out or not. So it doesn't matter. We're not taking workout into account because you're like, I work out so I get more calories. Not right now, okay? 1,200 calories a day, 30% of that is carbohydrates, 30% of that is fat, and 40% of that is protein, okay? I'm going to talk about how to get there in a second. The lean out category, so you're at your ideal weight, 5 to 10 pounds, want more definition. Your macros are 20% fat, 30% carbohydrates, and 50% protein. Your allotted calories for the day is 1,500. 1,500, 20% fat, 30% carbs, 50% protein. Okay? So people were going, Blair, I need a snack list. I need a grocery list. I need XYZ. This is where you kind of get free range, and this is where this is different than other challenges, okay? So you're going to download a food application to log your food. The first one I would recommend is MyFitnessPal. The second one is MyNetDiary Pro. MyFitnessPal is free. MyNetDiary Pro is $3.99, and you have it for the rest of your life. You never have to pay for it again. MyFitnessPal is very convenient. It's very user-friendly. It's very easy to log. Now, when you log in and you tell them your goals, it's going to try to tell you how many calories you need. It's going to tell you how many grams of carbs, fat, and protein you need, okay? Please don't listen to that, and here's why. Is because MyFitnessPal is designed for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people, okay? I know who I'm working with, and I know what I'm working with. So therefore, I can give you a prescribed goal to really hone in on and work with. Not the general public, because we're not working with the general public. You're working with someone that knows how to get you those exact goals, so I'm going to give you those numbers to work with. So do not listen to them. And people get like all freaked out. Well, then why would they tell you that? Okay, well, we're not the rest of the population. They don't have the number 2 selling product for the last 40 years. And they're going to give you a way in which the government also told them that you should lose weight. You'll see that it goes, if you follow this, you're going to lose a half a pound a week for the next 52 weeks, and you're going to be at your goal weight. No. Okay, so the government told them that's a safe number to say. Legally, that's the number that they're also allowed to say because they've been sued because they said, you told me I was going to lose a pound a week. I did exactly what you said, MyFitnessPal. I didn't get those goals. Therefore, I'm sued. It's like the lady that sued McDonald's because the coffee didn't say it was hot. We're not playing that game, okay? We know what we can do, and I know what's possible with these numbers. Okay, so I hope you're on the same page with me. If you're in the weight loss category, 30% carbohydrates, 30% fat, 40% protein, 1,200 calories a day. Clear? Clear. All right. So what we really want to do is we want to break that up into 5 meals, okay? About 5 meals a day. And what you're going to want to do is you want to space those meals out every 2 to 3 hours. 5 meals a day, 2 to 3 hours. With 2 of your meals or 2 times a day, you're going to have your Palessa Duo shot. This is not a meal. This is in addition to. Now, if you have it with your shake, that's a meal. This alone, a donut shot by itself is not breakfast, okay? A donut isn't breakfast. A shake is a breakfast, or your Palessa Duo with 3 eggs and a half a cup of sweet potatoes, and your Palessa Duo shot is breakfast. Okay, so when you're logging your food at the end of the day, if you're in the weight loss category, it should say 1,200 calories and the percentages that you want because of the food that you logged. Now, if you're like, this girl's speaking German, I thought she said this would be easy. I don't understand what that means. Here is the best part of being in the challenge. You have someone that you purchased your Palessa Duo from, or if you're a preferred member, you have someone that you're working with that is your wellness coach, okay? They are specifically trained for this challenge to support you in reaching those numbers. They have amazing product results. They've been on the products. They use MyFitnessPal. They use MyNetDiary Pro. The reason why I love MyNetDiary Pro, because I personally have put every single product in there. I also am from a lot of the areas that a lot of you have signed up for this challenge. So I shop at places like Festival. I shop at Sam's Club. I shop at Costco. So I've taken a lot of those nutrition labels and put them into the app. So then people in my challenges or in our challenges have those foods readily available. So they're not like, I can't find the chicken that I just bought. It's not logged in MyFitnessPal. Well, let me tell you, MyNetDiary Pro for $3.99 has all of the foods that you're probably looking for because we're eating generally the same things. Okay? So for the next 15 days, we're going to log our food, and our goal is to hit those numbers. Now, there's some personality types out there that if they don't hit the goal, they like freak out. Don't freak out. the Prolesa Duo is going to do a ton of work for you. Logging your food, eating 5 times a day, every 2 to 3 hours, getting close to these numbers is going to be massive leverage. It's new. Your body is going to start morphing just by changing a little bit. Your body's going to start responding. Just by logging your food, you're going to have more awareness of how many calories you have in. If you totally whack the numbers, but you have the right amount of calories, call it a win. If only one of your 3 calories of your protein, fats, and carbs get close to the number, that's a win. Don't freak out. It's like learning how to ride a bike. You had training wheels at one point. Then mom and dad held you for a little bit. And then you fell a couple times. And then they didn't have to hold you as much. That's the same thing with food logging, okay? We have our training wheels on right now. Now, if this is easy for you, awesome. My challenge to you is hit your macros perfectly for 15 days. If you're just starting out, training wheels, okay? We're learning a new skill set, so it's completely okay. Also, this is what we're here for. This is what your wellness coach lives for, to support you in your goals, okay? So now I'm really going to throw a wrench in the mix. So here are some things to really get you some awesome results, okay? First of all, never have your Prolesa Duo hot. Why? It takes away the potency completely. So maybe you love the Herbalife protein coffee. Don't put your Prolesa Duo in the hot Herbalife protein coffee. If you want to have it with your cold coffee and shake it up, you can absolutely do that. Don't have this hot. Another thing that really takes away its potency is citrus fruits. So say you have a donut shot and then immediately after you eat an orange, the citrus fruits will take away the potency of the Prolesa Duo. So for simplicity's sake, I invite you to eliminate all fruit during the time that you have your Prolesa Duo. So if you have your Prolesa Duo with breakfast, no fruit with breakfast. If you have your Prolesa Duo with lunch, no fruit with lunch. If you have it after dinner, don't have any fruit with dinner at all or after dinner, okay? So whenever you're consuming your Prolesa Duo, no fruit while you take your Prolesa Duo. If you have fruit 2 to 3 hours later, aka your next meal, great, no problem. That's not with your Prolesa Duo, okay? So Prolesa Duo 2 times a day, definitely at breakfast with no fruit, at lunch or at dinner. So if you have it at lunch, no fruit at dinner. So if you're eating 5 times a day, if you have your Prolesa Duo here, 2 to 3 hours later when you have your morning snack, you can have an orange, no problem, okay? 2 to 3 hours later, you have your Prolesa Duo with your shake, no fruit in the shake. If you want to have fruit in your afternoon snack, go ahead and do that. No fruit around the time that you have Prolesa Duo, okay? I would encourage you to have green vegetables as much as possible throughout the day, anytime, with your Prolesa Duo, without your Prolesa Duo, any time of day, as much green vegetables as you can. So green vegetables contain a lot of fiber, okay? Fiber is really hard for your body to break down, so you're actually burning calories while you eat the fiber. Green vegetables have the most amount of fiber in them, meaning your body has to work a lot harder when it's eating things like celery and broccoli and spinach and kale, okay? Also, green vegetables help to grab things out of your digestive tract. So when it's going through your small intestines, it's actually taking old food that could be lining the outside of your intestines with it. So then we can really start to lean out. Really, sometimes when people want to lose belly fat, it might not be a weight loss issue. It could be a digestive health issue. So to really lean out that midsection, increasing our fiber intake, increasing consuming green vegetables, total win. Okay, I also said 5 meals a day, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, about 2 to 3 hours spacing those meals out, okay? Another encouragement is to drink a minimum of 100 ounces a day. 100 ounces a day minimum for 15 days. Okay, so no fruit around the time that you have Prolessa Duo. Increase your green vegetable intake, 5 meals a day, and 100 ounces of water a day. Okay, what to do if your Prolessa Duo isn't here yet? So some of you ordered your Prolessa Duo, and then the universe dumped 19 miles of snow on you, and then the FedEx truck or UPS truck couldn't bring you your Prolessa Duo. No problem. If you live near a nutrition club, okay, there's tons of nutrition clubs all over the area. Go to a nutrition club and have your Prolessa shot at the nutrition club, okay? Now, if you're like, I can't get to a nutrition club at that time, no problem. Reach out to your personal health and wellness coach and ask them if they're able to sell you individual Prolessa Duo packets until your Prolessa Duo arrives, okay? So you're like, my Prolessa Duo comes on Thursday. So it's Monday right now, so I need 2, 4, 6, 8 servings of Prolessa Duo because you need 2 a day. Can I buy 8 servings of Prolessa Duo from you? And there you go, until your Prolessa Duo comes. So that's another option. Again, make sure that you're tracking your food. So if you're like, I don't want to buy that, I have mine coming, no problem. If you want to wait and you're like, I don't want to go to a nutrition club, I don't live near a nutrition club, I don't want to buy the Prolessa Duo from my coach, no problem. Or from the person that invited me to this challenge, no problem. Track your food. Get in the habit of tracking your food until your Prolessa Duo comes, and then we just implement it right in, because the Prolessa Duo is implementing into what you're doing, okay? If you don't have shakes, no problem, okay? Track your food all the way up until then. And lastly, we're going to go over the prizes. So thank you for waiting this long. And so now, let me share my screen. And let's talk about what you guys can win. So, okay. So, like I said, the only way to get into this challenge was just to purchase a 30-day Prolessa Duo canister. And you have the opportunity. So there's 2 different categories. So we have the best before and after category. And then we also have the percentage of body weight loss category. Again, all of the information is in your welcome letter. So if you're like, I don't want to submit my weight, I don't want to submit photos, no problem. You're still going to get all of the information. That just means that you're excluded from the ability to win the prizes. Also, in the welcome letter, it explains that if you do not submit an after photo at the very end, no prizes, no problem. Just know that you have to submit 3 weights, the beginning, the middle, the end, and 2 different before and after photos. 2 in the beginning, 2 at the very end in order to be eligible for all of these prizes. Okay, so category 1 is best before and after. So second place is the 7-day Prolessa Duo, valued at $33. First place for best before and after is the 7-day Prolessa Duo and the 21-day balancing program. So like I said, the reason why we're implementing green vegetables and fiber is to really clean out our digestive tract. So our digestive tract is really going to help lean out our midsection, boost your immune system, tons of benefits. If you've never done a 21-day balancing program, or if you've never done a digestive health cleanse, I'm obsessed with them because the average adult carries around about 7 to 10 pounds of fecal matter in their digestive tract. So think about that. If you're like, I've never done a cleanse, that means that I have a digestive tract that's never been cleaned out, that has feces in it every single day, and I've never cleaned it. It'd be like you have a toilet that you've used your entire life and never cleaned it one time. The 21-day balancing program helps with all of that, helps clear out your digestive tract. I love the cleanse also because it's very subtle. So it's gentle, so it's not like this crazy, you can wear white pants, that's what I always joke about. It's not like, oh my gosh, I can't eat anything. Just like the Prolessa Duo that we're implementing into your meal plan, same thing with the cleanse. We're implementing it in. So love the 21-day cleanse. That's why we put it in there. Okay, Then we have the top 3 best, or the top 3 percentage of body weight lost winners. Okay, third place, $103 value. You're going to get the 7-day Prolessa, the 21-day cleanse, and then the aloe. The herbal aloe I'm obsessed with. So the aloe also helps to soothe your digestive tract. So think about when you get a sunburn, you put aloe on your skin, it soothes it. Think of an inflamed stomach and an inflamed digestive tract, because how much work it does for us every single day, going in and soothing it. It also helps your body to absorb all of the nutrients. So you have all of these vitamins and minerals and amazing products, Prolessa Duo to burn belly fat, keep you fuller longer. It helps to ensure that you're absorbing all the nutrients for what you're consuming. Super cool. Second place, $184 value, 30-day Prolessa Duo, Active Fiber Complex. That's what I put in my shake every single morning. So we talked about fiber and I told you why. So maybe you're like, I hate green vegetables. I actually have a very good friend and he hates green vegetables. I was like, no problem. Don't eat vegetables. So he puts Active Fiber, which is 5 grams of fiber, in both of his shakes every single day. Again, fiber is going to help lean you out, help to burn that extra belly fat, help to lose body fat. Fiber also keeps us fuller longer. So the Prolessa Duo paired with the Active Fiber Complex, it's a perfect duo. Probiotic also promotes healthy gut bacteria. So you can obviously tell I'm obsessed with digestive health, because that's really the first step into aiding in weight loss. Prolessa Duo is going to get you the results that you want. If you want results faster, like I've never heard someone say, I want to lose weight slower. If you want to lose weight faster, if you really focus on making sure that we're getting enough protein, fats, and carbs like we went over, also our digestive health, you're going to leverage your time. First place, $220, 30-day Prolessa Duo, Active Fiber Complex, probiotic, aloe, caramel syrup, and a bomb glass. So why do we add this in there? Because then you can make an official donut shot at home. So I don't know if you've ever had like a bomb shot before, but now you can have a healthy shot. So we give you your very own donut shot kit to have with you at home. So if you have any questions, please reach out to the person that invited you. I'm super excited for you to track your food, and I'm super excited to experience the next 15 days with you and all of the tips and tricks that we have designed. So any questions, reach out to us. Happy day 1, and I can't wait to see you and all of your results at the very end. I love you.